When you just started running, or if you're thinking about starting running, running long distances might seem like an impossible task to do. Now, I run marathons now, but I didn't start out that way. At one point, running a 5K felt like a very long distance to me. So today, I want to talk to you about how you can run a 5K. For those of you new to the channel, I'm Arno. The channel is Run Arno Run because I occasionally run. And I post all kinds of run-related videos here. So if that's something that you're interested in, consider subscribing down below so you don't miss any of the upcoming videos. Now I know that a lot of you might run more than 5K already, but even if you're already running a lot, then you still might get some information out of this to help build up your distance and put in more miles on your run. But for the purpose of this video, I'll assume that you're new to running. When you first start out running, you might get impatient. You want to run more, but you feel like you can't, or you feel like you can and you actually do more than you should be doing. Either way, you need to pace yourself. Training for a 5K is a marathon, not a sprint. And actually, it's not a marathon, but you know what I'm saying. When you first start out running, figure out what is a comfortable distance for you, and just start there. Go out on your first couple of runs and do what's comfortable without overdoing it. Now, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't put any effort into it, but just get comfortable running and still feel okay once you're done. After 3 or 4 runs, start trying to add some distance to your course. Now, this can be different for everybody, but try and make it long enough to be challenging, but not that long that you won't be able to keep running until the end of your run. Probably somewhere between a half a mile to a mile would be a good distance to add. After you've run the new distance at least 3 times, see how you feel at the end of it and compare it to the first time you ran that distance. You should have improved. If you haven't, run the distance a couple more times. If not, add some distance to it at the same distance as you did before, and just keep building up your distance until you get to running in 5K. For a lot of runners who've been running for a while, who've gotten into a routine of running, it's hard to add stuff to that routine, to break that routine, to change it. So as a beginning runner, it is really important to start good habits from the beginning. Now, a thing that would really help you tremendously as a runner is strength training. It can not only make you a faster and stronger runner, but it's also very important for injury prevention. It can save you a lot of pain and a lot of time on the bench. So in the long run, it'll really help you out. If you need some help finding out what strength training to do as a runner, I've made some videos on this. I'll link them up here and down in the description if you need some help with that. When you're building up to a 5K, you can run the same sort of runs and just build up the distance. If you're looking to run longer runs or want to work on your speed, you might want to switch up your runs a little bit. You can do shorter runs, but at a faster pace, or do fartlek runs or interval runs, just to switch up your training a little bit. Now, you might not build up your distance as fast, but you will see that the longer your runs get, the bigger your jumps can be to build up your distance, because it'll get easier to build up that distance. If you want to run a faster 5K, or if you want to build up your distance for a longer run like a half marathon or a full marathon, I'll be putting up some videos soon with some tips for that. So if you don't want to miss those, subscribe to the channel down below. It's free. Now, until next time, get out there and run.